Today I'm going to talk about fear and mediumship. Now, you will notice on this YouTube channel, I'm probably going to have dozens of videos that are themed around fear because I not only am a medium and a mediumship mentor and teacher, but I'm also a spiritual empowerment coach that really works with people walking through fear. I have a lot of clients, and for years now, I have noticed a very common theme between the clients that I attract, and they're all scared. They all have an element of fear that keeps them small and keeps them from living a very expansive and joyful life. And I truly believe that the second I stepped into this path without a lens of fear, I have lived a complete expansive life of joy. I quit my corporate job, which was very well paying, to pursue this work full time. And by full time, I mean 9 hours a week. So I'm able to actually live my life because that's what I value more than money is time, because that's a non-renewable resource. So I had to overcome a ton of fear to be able to make this transition. And so I really encourage people to walk through fear. You need to look it in the eyes. You need to let it, disempower it. You need to look at it. And here's an example. My daughter loves scary shows. Even at 3 years old, she was watching A Nightmare Before Christmas. She's never been scared. But now she's almost 7. She told me a few weeks ago she was scared to go to bed because she saw a scary spider on TV. And so I said to her, and this is what I do with my coaching students, I said to her, what scared you most about the spider? And I had her talk to me about it. And then I kept asking similar questions that would prompt the same response. And then by the end of it, after about 20 minutes of talking about this fear, about the spider, I asked her, I said, so are you still scared of the spider? And she said, no. I said, that's because we took fear's power away. We looked at it, we talked about it, we ripped it apart, and then it dissipated the fear, the charge. The charge lost its power over us. If you have a fear and you swipe it under the rug or try to light wash it with positive thinking or positive affirmations, that fear is living in the undercurrent of your life and really being a persuasive influence on the decisions that you end up making in your life, and they keep you small. Trust me, that fear is going to come back to haunt you time and time again until you look at it. So say your fear is putting yourself out there, doing a reading in exchange for money. Why does that scare you? Are the expectations too high? Do you think other people are going to judge you? Do you think that you're going to suck? Do you think that you're not going to be comparable to past readings that they've had? What are your fears? And then think about, what's the worst case scenario if I do this and I'm scared? What's the worst case scenario? And I want you to come up with the worst case scenario and then replay that worst case scenario in your mind time and time again. I have a reading, I can't connect, I have to give a refund. That was one of my biggest fears. I have a reading, I can't connect, I have to give a refund. Oh, it's gonna feel so shitty having that refund. Oh my God, my ego is gonna be so hurt. Oh my God, I'm gonna be letting down the world of spirit. Think about it, ruminate on it until you can speak that worst fear to yourself or out loud, and your solar plexus doesn't crumble and you don't feel nauseous and you don't get that heat on your face or the tingles in your hands because your nervous system is completely activated. That's all fear is. It's a physical sensation. It's not real. False evidence appearing real. It's face everything arise. Face it. Face it, face it, face it. Fear is incredibly easy to walk through. The only reason why we're so scared of it is because of that nervous system response and that physical response that we get. But I promise you, you walk through fear and you just face the thing, do it, and then come out the other side, you will be more expansive. Your power will have increased. You will have a new tool in your tool belt, and you will experience joy on a level that you didn't think was possible. So don't let fear hold you back from this path. Do not let fear rule your life. Joy is the name of the game. Make decisions in your life that lead you closer to an empowered life and a life of joy every single time. Okay? Worst case scenario has nothing on the best case scenario. And by not doing the thing, you are living in your worst case scenario every single day. So don't stay small. Be expansive. Live a life of joy. You are 100% worth it.